we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Welcome to Big Honker Podcast live from Memphis at the Duck Expo with Ducks Unlimited. With us today are the boys from Chene, Carter, and Field. Been a good show so far?
It's been great. A lot of people come through, a lot of new faces, familiar faces. So that's what it's all about, just
You guys
shaking hands. And
y'all have the busiest booth here.
it,
Every show y'all go to, that thing
like,
is packed.
It's like we get a bigger booth every show we go to, and
Right.
it's never enough.
Yeah.
It's like
Look at this guy, though. Look at our personality.
How could you not?
Who
How
does
could you
not want to
be packed?
drive hours to see this man?
see, that's what-
yeah.
Best looking ginger in the whole place. I'm telling you right
Ginger
now.
with a beer
Definitely
gut.
the
Yeah.
biggest.
Yeah. you know, I like how Chene is. Y'all have set the standard, but the standard of getting to sell coats and hoodies by making it sub-freezing in the place, best sales pitch I've ever seen in my life.
We paid a lot for that.
I'm telling you, this is the coldest venue I have ever been to in my entire life. It is 60 degrees in here. How can you
there.
make a building this big 60 degrees?
Money.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, lots of it to do that. Ducks Unlimited put on a hell of a show for us.
It is unbelievable how I love how we can actually hear in here. Even with the duck
Right.
calls going, I can have conversation. I mean, this whole facility is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Home turf, too. So we're super excited because they signed that 3-year contract, so we're going to be back for 2 more years and come back bigger and better than ever.
But y'all know it really is a central location. I
It
mean,
is. It is.
You can. A lot of folks can make this trip happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's. They've done all the right things. You know, they talked to the city of Memphis and everybody that runs it, and like, listen, we're gonna have a lot of people here, so we need to have a police presence, and we need to
Right.
make people feel safe in Memphis because Memphis has kind of a tough.
It is, but I think something that you all could really help us with next year. I don't know that we've done enough to educate everyone about Memphis kind of being ground zero for waterfowl. I mean,
Yep.
you go way back, you know, the Peabody and just the history of the Mississippi River and the people that would kind of base out of Memphis and go off. I mean, even back in the market hunter days, like
Yep.
there's a lot of history up and down the river. And I think if you drew a radius, this is kind of somewhere in the middle.
Ground
So-
zero.
Well, you said the Peabody. We need to touch on that a little bit. People don't talk about that enough. I mean, was it 1932? Is that when it started?
You're going to know more about it than I do, honestly.
I think it's in 32, and I could be wrong. Some guys went and hunted at Stuttgart, and they had the English collars they used to hunt with. And for the young folk, flat-billed young people don't realize, they used live duck decoys back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And they had these English collars, look like mallard hens, and they'd throw them up and whack, 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 whack. And they'd bring these ducks in, and that's what they hunted. Some guys had a little too much drink.
Had fun like we
Yep,
would.
just
I mean, it
guys.
seems like something we might do.
Yes.
You know?
Hell yeah. Come back to Memphis, stayed at the Peabody, and they thought it'd be funny to put some of these ducks in the fountain in the middle of the Peabody.
Turn them loose.
Yep. Yesterday was the last time they're doing the Peabody ducks for 2 months, I think, or 2 weeks. They're rebuilding their nesting area up top, so they're going to take a couple of week vacation for the ducks. But they parade the ducks through the lobby of the hotel. Guy wearing a top hat and tails, and it's a hell of a production.
It's a whole production. And
Yes.
people line up and wait on it, and there's a time. Yeah.
But it's not told enough. Memphis is one cool town. It's an iconic place, kind of like San Francisco, but it's got a bad rap because of all the stuff that's on the side. But
That's right.
it's been safe.
Yep.
This venue is as good a venue as I've ever been to for a show.
People that come here and spend more than a day. You know, if you come and you learn a little bit about the history and the culture, I think you quickly have a deeper appreciation for it. Everybody's nice. You know, that's what I've heard
Southern
from people throughout
hospitality.
town. It's
That's
Southern
right.
hospitality at its finest. And it doesn't matter the guy on the street corner, the waiter, waitress in the
Right.
restaurant,
Right.
all the way up the chain. People are just nice.
Well, Nash Buckingham, when he would write a lot about Memphis area, about taking the train here and going to the hunt clubs and stuff. And the history is as rich here for waterfowl as anywhere in the United States. The only place I could think of that maybe has more of a history, maybe the Chesapeake Bay area.
Yeah.
And it's not continued. Well, it's here. It's still continued.
Right.
So you can go shoot the same rice fields and stuff that they've been hunting since the early 1900s, late 1800s, when they had all the wealthy. You know, it was a wealthy man's sport then. Or you hunted for food for your family.
Right.
Well, now people come here for the traditions, and the duck hunting here is as good as anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And
Within a few hours from here, you can get to basically anything you want.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would ever move this show from here.
Right.
It makes no sense. This is the best place you can go for a trade show to be in the waterfowl business. It's kind of like the turkey in Nashville.
Right.
There's places that it should be, the ducks. This is the best. This is the best place they can be, and I hope it's not just 3 years. I hope it's here for 30 years.
I do
Me
too,
too.
man.
Me too.
Do y'all remember the Great Outdoors Festival?
Me and my wife, this is a story, kind of dating ourselves. I did the old Great Outdoor Still at the Shelby Farms.
Yep.
And came and did a show in 96 or 97.
It was the late 90s.
Like,
Yeah.
we was there at a show, and I sat up next to the late Eli Haydell, a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Was sat right up next to me. And Eli and me had booths together. And when we were doing the show, me and Michelle talked about all the stuff because she was a new bride into the water. She didn't have a clue what she was getting into.
Yeah.
And I'd been in the
tricked
business.
her.
Yep. I'd been in business a couple of years already. Not a long time, but that was a long time ago. But we went to Bill Street, the Blue City Cafe, and we ate one night. And she had tamales and chili. We went and ate there the other night, and she had tamales and chili again. And that's the same place we ate there 30-something years ago.
You got an elephant memory.
I can't
really
remember
does.
to take the trash out, though.
Pretty incredible.
And you can ask him like any random sports fact, like who was a rushing leader in high school in Texas in 1980,
And he'll come up with something.
Yeah, useless knowledge,
But yeah, he can't remember what he had breakfast yesterday.
I failed the SAT, though, but I can remember stuff that don't matter.
It's all right.
Yeah. So how far is y'all's shop from here?
12 minutes.
Oh, so
it's right
yeah.
down by the
He knows
airport,
exactly
so-
how far it is because we've run back and forth, 15 or 20 times
Yeah.
to restock this
Yeah.
booth. today,
Really?
so-
That's good news, though.
And our store is just in a phenomenal location for waterfowl hunters that are traveling to Arkansas. We're right off the interstate. We've got a showroom there, so anybody traveling can just hop off, get some
Yeah, that's the
gear,
great
come
thing
up
about
with some
Memphis.
stuff.
If you're
Yeah.
coming from the east, I mean,
It's-
everyone from Atlanta, Nashville. Just think about anybody trying to get across the river
Yeah.
to hunt, even if they're going up to Missouri or they're
They've
going
gotta
to
come
cross
right through here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, with the pyramid next door, with the DU Heritage Center there, this is the place to be. Every outfitter, everybody that sells waterfowl is going to be wanting to get a booth here next year.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know if anybody's going to give their booth up.
There won't be any space. I mean, they've done such a good job putting this show on.
Yeah.
We go to a lot of shows, Carter. I mean, Carter's a road warrior.
We do.
He's on the road, and this is a good one.
Yeah. It is. It's pretty special. I haven't seen one put on and executed like this
2 years
since
in
I've
the
been
making.
doing it. So.
And we were lucky. I got to speak briefly. We presented a big check to what they call the Leadership Council yesterday. But I think that's a cool idea. They bring all their employees and volunteers in, and they had some speakers yesterday. And Adam Putnam spoke, Toxie Hayes spoke, and it's just a great group. Looking out at that crowd in the Cannon Center, it's just a good reminder of how many people are so dedicated to what we all love.
Right.
It's a passion.
It really is.
To the grandpa and the little boy, the grandson,
Yep.
that's going to go hunt on Mamaw's Pond behind their house and maybe shoot 10 ducks all year, to the guy who's shooting 1,500 ducks a year at some fancy $1 million club. We all love the same thing.
That's right.
Right.
That sound in the morning, the first ducks quacking, the whistling wings and the fog. And unless you've never experienced that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've never done it, you're missing out.
Yeah.
I came downstairs the other morning. My son was flipping through the DU magazine, at breakfast before football practice, and it just brought back nostalgia. All the memories of when I was that age. Like that's what got me through the summer.
Yeah.
Was reading those magazines, going to these shows, and it hadn't changed.
No, I used to love when I was a kid. The magazines would come in at the end of summer, and you knew everything was kind of right around the corner. So yeah, it's a fun time. So the thing that I love the most about y'all's company is y'all do honor the heritage of waterfowl hunting with the solids and the wax canvases and everything like that. And I think that's just so cool that you guys have brought that back and brought that old school feel back to waterfowl hunting today.
Yeah, Carter does a good job of making that stuff cool again, I think. But I'll tell you, that's when I got to know Jeff Jones, y'all know Jeff well.
Yep.
His appreciation for that was one of the things that gave us an instant bond. It's because there's a lot of new. I won't coin the term you threw out earlier, but there are a lot of folks that really may not have been exposed to that, or they're newer to waterfowl and they don't understand that heritage. And so I think it's important to us that we keep that stuff in the line and keep it front of mind. We don't just make it an afterthought, but we promote it and because we wear it, we still use it.
Right.
And it's so cool looking at like a picture from the 50s or something and seeing this old duck hunter and he's wearing just wax cotton jacket and you just you can tell the story that jacket, like, it's just, it's amazing.
The garment will tell a story.
Yes.
Just hanging on the. I mean, I still have my grandfather. We cleaned out my grandfather's hunting closet. We all the grandkids got to kind of pick. We divvied stuff up, and I've got I got his old DUX back stuff, and I've got his waxed bag. I got his bag. I got one duck call. But those things are like, I mean, that's history, and it means a lot to all of us. So
yeah, and I think even, you know, the bottomland camos that the vintage camos that we've released, you know, I tell people all the time, it's the new fad, but it's also like putting your granddad's football jersey back on and going to battle again. Yeah. So that's what's cool. I think people enjoy about that bringing that old school, the vintage stuff back, the wax stuff, but also the mossy oak patterns as well.
We're bringing America back as a country.
Right.
There you go.
And that's what we're doing with Chene. Y'all are bringing America back, because when you open up that old trunk or whatever it is, and you pull out some old gear from back in the day, that's a treasure.
Right.
You don't want to pull it out and it look like some yoga pants.
That's right.
You want real American products, and that's what y'all have. Y'all look American.
And here's the thing: is there is a way to do both. So you don't have to be all technical or all throwback.
Right.
If you're authentic about it, as long as you're not trying to just make something to sell it because you can.
Right.
I mean, we could put our logo on anything and probably sell it, but we're thoughtful about, hey, what is that heritage stuff that we actually still use, or that's better, than the newer stuff, and that's the stuff we're going to focus on. And then where do those technical fabrics come into play? Like, where do we need that? Let's build stuff for that.
Is it crazy to think that, like, in 100 years, somebody could be opening a chest and be like, that was my granddad's Chene Gear goose down wax canvas jacket?
We talk about it all the time.
That's crazy,
yeah,
right?
We talk about it like how are we going to place logos, and what materials are we going to use, and what will survive and endure. Like, that's actually a goal of ours, is for the brand to survive. And when you look at it that way, you make better long-term business decisions.
Right, because it's not about what's going to sell this next year.
That's right. You're not looking at a profit or what's the fad or what can we slap a logo on. It's like, man, if we want this brand to be around 100 years and still be coveted, we need to run the business that way. We need to make decisions that way, which is long-term oriented. Is how we're going to do things. So.
Do you ever worry about making stuff so good that people don't have to buy more of it?
People ask me that all the time.
That's a good question, though, because if you sell a cheap product, people have had to buy it because it wears out. It's cheap. But when you sell something really, really, really good, they don't always have to buy a lot of them.
It's just a different business model, and it's honestly a totally different mindset. To your point, I mean, we want that to be around long enough. We want it to be coveted. We want it to be special, something that people talk about. So that's how we build it.
But like Mercedes-Benz, I've never owned a Mercedes. It's not my type of deal. But when I grew up, if you had a Mercedes-Benz car, someone bought one, that thing would last 20 years. Mm-hmm. Well, Mercedes wasn't selling that guy 2, 3, 4 cars because he only needed one that would last 20 years. Yep. But if they had one that only lasted 5 years, and people say, "Ooh, that's a good brand to have," and I'm sure now they sell a cheap car too. But that's what y'all's product. Y'all are the Cadillac of the waterfowl world. So when you buy Chene, you know you're getting something that's going to last forever.
Well, and you know that if it doesn't, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah.
We're going to take care of that, or we're going to take care of you, because you'll hear us talk about this a lot, but we believe we are building a relationship with the customer, and that's really what we care about. So the product in the customer's toolbox in the closet will come and go, but as long as we take care of that person, and we understand, like, this is a mutual relationship. We both love the same thing. We're passionate about the same thing. I think that's where we end up winning. So.
Yeah. I was talking to a couple yesterday, and they ended up buying a pair of waders yesterday, and it's like it's the warranty. It's you guys backing the product is what pushed them to you guys. I mean, that was the deciding factor. Is if anything ever goes wrong with it, they're going to take care of me.
Yeah, and I would say too, and what our customer service team has done a great job of, and really our whole team, is just giving the brand and giving the customer a family feel.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all about. And I think that's why people really appreciate it, because when they purchase a product, they feel like they're actually a part of something instead of just purchasing a tangible thing, whatever it is. But they feel they can pick the phone up and call a real person, and talk to a real person. That person's going to email them back and forth and make sure they're taken care of and check up on them, a year down the road after they've had their wader. So I think that's what's really special and what our whole team has done a good job of. So
I put Chene, and this is a compliment, I put it up with Polo, Ralph Lauren. If you buy Polo clothes, they're going to last forever. I've got some chino pants and slack, 20 years old, and they're great product. Polo's not going to call you and make sure your stuff's good.
Yeah.
They're not going to have the warranty problem. I mean, not warranty problem. They don't have the warranty policies that y'all have. But when you buy a Polo, you know you're buying a good product, good clothes. That's what Chene is. Chene is the same quality of type deal that's going to last a lifetime with good customer service.
I actually love when someone has an issue, a zipper issue or a leak in a wader. I view that as a great opportunity. That's an opportunity for us to develop that relationship and to take care of that person, and that's what creates raving fans. And so, somebody says, well, "What happens if this breaks?" Or that's great. You're going to get to experience what people talk about when they say Chene has good customer service.
We had a customer 2 years ago came in my office and he said, "I want to give you a Chene story." I said, "Okay." He said, "I was in Memphis and he had trouble with his waders." And he said, "I went by the Chene deal and I said, 'Hey, my wader's done, it's middle of duck season.'" And they told him, "If you'll come back in 6 hours, we'll have these things fixed for you," or whatever the time was.
Sure.
He said, "I came back that day and they had them fixed."
Yep.
And he goes, "There's nobody else doing that for me."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "That's because they care about you." That guy right there is a lifetime customer that if anybody asks him where to buy, he's going to Chene. And that's how you build a brand.
Yep.
I never have looked at it that way, though. Every problem is a way of
opportunity.
Is an opportunity.
Yep. And we don't always get it right. And that's the other thing is we're very open. We want you to tell us when we don't get it right.
Right.
Because that gives us an opportunity to fix it. We've got a big team and a young team, and we're all learning. We're trying our best to figure it out. We won't always get it right, but we're gonna get it right eventually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Does it make you feel good when you go somewhere and you just see random people wearing your shirts?
I love it. Pretty cool.
I told this story the other day that I was at a basketball game in Texas, West Texas in the gym, and a guy walked by wearing a Chene shirt, and I was like, "Hey, where's Chene?" He goes, "I listen to your podcast."
Yeah.
And he listens to
Exactly
podcasts.
right.
But he's a waterfowl hunter, and when you see somebody wearing Chene, you know they're a waterfowl hunter.
Yep.
Everywhere you go, I don't care where you're at. If you see a guy wearing Chene, he's shooting ducks.
Yep.
That's why I really want to do everything we can to keep that authenticity. Because it is when you see somebody wearing our stuff, it's almost like an instant connection. Like that guy gets it, or that girl gets it, and we're on the same team,
Right.
Along with the other brands he's wearing. I mean, I don't. I like a ton of the brands that are in here, and I'm a product of. I grew up, coming to these shows, and I started a guide service when I was 15 years old, and I know what it's like to have a leaky pair of waders and have to go to the local store and get a new pair. People say all the time, "Well, y'all trying, why aren't you in stores?" I love sporting goods stores. I don't want stores to go away. Like there's a place where people need their local store to be able to run down and pick something up. But man, if we can up-level this service so that eventually we have enough people out there to service these waders and service the products that we're putting out and provide that experience, I think a rising tide lifts all boats. It helps everybody.
Right. Sure.
Imagine going back in time into like the mid-'50s and getting to go to a little town and going to a hardware store where they sold everything.
Yeah.
You don't see that no more.
No.
I mean, you could buy a brand new, shotgun, you could buy shells. Everything you needed was right there in those stores. They don't have that stuff no more.
You know what he's talking about, Carter. Harrisburg, Arkansas.
Yes.
Edwards Food Giant.
The food giant. The freezer, I'm not kidding. You walk into a full grocery store, and to your left, it is a gun counter full of every shotgun you can think of. You can get a case
and the
of
hardware
shells,
store in the
duck
back,
balls.
anything you need to fix your plumbing. I mean, it's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a normal, every town had those.
Yeah, they got waiter boxes stacked on top of the freezer section. I mean, it's crazy, but
now it's like a relic. I mean, we take people in there just to show them that
Yeah.
it still exists.
Is it an old family business that's still open?
Yeah.
That's why. Nobody knew open stuff like that no more.
That's right.
I went in a place in Biddle, Montana, which population is 15 or something, and it was a hardware store, grocery store, post post office. Wooden floors, rickety-rackety old floors.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe it. And I was like, man, it's like going back in a time warp.
Yeah.
You just don't see that much anymore.
I really do feel like that may come back.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because we're getting back to this,
Yeah.
what's old is new again, and that's a lot of what we're building our brand on. But people are craving that,
Yeah.
that connection.
I hope Ford or Chevy comes back a square truck then. That'll make things really come back, be nice.
For sure.
So, Carter, how'd you get into Chene?
Man, so I graduated with an ag business degree. So I was like, I'm going to get out of college. I'm going to go get a company truck, and I'm going to travel around and sell seed in West Tennessee. That's what I want to do. So I started working for an agriculture direct-to-farmer seed company here in Memphis, and started working. It was great, enjoyed it. And I got a call from Field one day. Field called me and said, hey, your name came across my desk. We're starting this wader company. It's called Chene. We're, kind of innovating some things, using some new materials, and we think this is going to work. I said, okay, great. So I go in, one of the most intimidating interviews I think I've ever been.
Oh, now I'm not that scared.
I go in. Jeff Jones calls me. He's like, "Hey, come up to the office and have a meeting with us." Well, it's all four of the founders and Morgan sitting at the table. I was like, "Oh, I'm being thrown to the wolves. Here we go." So I get through the interview, and I get an email from Jeff Jones, and he says, "Hey, we'd love to hire you. Just let us know." So I'm sitting there. I'm like, fresh out of college, 22 years old. I'm like, I've got a stable job. It's like, I just don't know. This is a startup company. I don't know. So
Second hire. So he was our second hire.
right. So
And Morgan was our first, but technically, she was with us from the very beginning. He kind of could be viewed as our first.
Right. So I get this email from Jeff. He's like, you got the job if you want it. I waited a week. Jeff emailed me back. He said, hey, man, haven't heard from you. We're going to go a different route. So I drove. Whenever he emailed me, I drove straight to Chene. I said, Jeff, let's do it. Let's take the lead.
Wow.
He said, all right, be here in a week. I said, great. We were in a warehouse with a fold-out table as the checkout counter. We didn't even have like a showroom. It was just like
That is a lot of faith.
table and chairs and like waiters just hanging up in a room, and didn't even know if there was people going to come into the store. We were just shipping, through e-com, and then quickly it started picking up more and more, and we're like, well, this is pretty.
We knew we
special.
wanted to grow it through community.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we didn't want to pay ambassadors. We don't pay celebrities. We wanted to do it organically, and we wanted to do it what I thought would be slow and steady. Build just enough that we thought we could sell, and it ended up growing a lot quicker than that. But he was the original community guy. Literally, let's put stuff in a truck and let's drive around and tell people about it. Tell the story.
And everybody thinks that they want overnight success, but there's a lot of growing pains that come with that
Right.
because you got to make sure that your merchandise, your quality doesn't dip.
That's right.
And in the rise of the demand. So
Yep.
everybody thinks, it'd be great to make it overnight, but it's like, no, you got a lot of stuff to figure out on the fly.
Yeah, and Jeff Jones was great about he never cut a corner. He said, no excuse. We're going to make it as good as, and if not better than it can be. So
How many years have y'all been in business?
Y'all just had a birthday, I saw.
Yeah. It's technically 4 years.
Y'all been with us for 3.5, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were our first podcast.
It was Spence. It was Spence Halford. Is called me. I'd done one with him, and he said, "Hey, I got a buddy. He's starting a new waiter company, and I think he'd be good on your podcast." And I said, "Well, let's set it up."
yeah.
Yeah, Spence was our original. He was real instrumental early on in the launch and our marketing, and we didn't have any of this stuff in house, so we were using him to do all that. And you were our first podcast, and it's hard for me to remember exactly. We were testing product prior to our official launch, but I'd say 4 or 5 years, going on 5.
Yep.
And it has been a challenge to grow this quickly. I mean, we've intentionally throttled back on things, and we've had some misses. We've had some things that we put out there. We tested for a season and thought we could tweak them enough to get ready, test them one more season. They just weren't ready to go, so we cut them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Doug Hodges.
He's chomping at the bit.
He's
over
chomping
there.
at the bit. He's
I
like,
mean, what
he's
is
ready
going
to tackle somebody. And
Goodness gracious.
I got some hard questions for old Duck too.
I
Boy.
bet. I can't wait for you to hammer him with them.
You want to switch with me, Duck?
You want to come on, buddy?
he's got a
They
meet
don't-
and
they don't let
greet
the old
here.
man go.
He's got a meet and greet he's got to get to. So
Y'all,
we're going to grill him. Field, we appreciate you
Appreciate
hopping
you,
on
man.
here.
Thanks
thanks
for
for having me
so
on
much.
here. I'd love to come visit you sometime.
Yes, sir.
We hope
Yeah,
you-
and see
yeah.
your
We hope
mission.
that you
We'd love
do.
to have you.
Thanks for everything.
All right. Here he
Check,
comes.
check, check. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put those headphones on, big dog.
Now they can really start.
Phil, there was a girl over there, babysit your kids. I was looking for you. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That's true short. Yeah.
We're live too,
See you,
Duck.
Phil.
Yeah, we're live, so you got
That's
to
what I heard.
You got to watch your
what you
language.
say.
Live action.
Well, it was a little quiet over here, and I was like, "Are they live?"
Quiet.
Well, just not as rowdy.
We're
not
trying to watch
quiet.
what we say.
Yeah, well, we don't.
We were
don't
saving all that for you.
We don't want to get kicked
PG.
off YouTube.
All right, I'm going to ask you the questions everybody in
You
America,
stay here, Carter.
everybody in America wants to ask you.
I don't know when my wedding is.
I wasn't going to ask you about your
Okay.
wedding, but I am going to ask you about your fiance.
Of course.
For anybody that doesn't know, Duck is engaged to Lainey.
Somehow.
Well, Lainey Wilson. I just
Somehow.
figured everybody knows her name. It's like Reba. I mean, everybody knows this. So, were you nervous that she was going to say no?
You didn't have an ounce of doubt. You're lying like a dog.
Did you call her dad and ask her before you asked her to marry him? Did you do it the old-fashioned way?
Well, I did ask him. I didn't call him. He came up to a show, and I took him to a pawn shop because that's what he likes to do, and took him to a co-op. And now that I was more nervous asking him than I was asking her.
Yeah.
So I finally just asked, and he was like, "Yeah, I think that'd be good." And then, 20 minutes we get home and pulling in the driveway, he goes, "Now what are you gonna do if she says no?"
See, I wasn't the only one.
I said, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So, how long have you been with Lainey?
4.5 years.
She's had tremendous growth since you've come around.
Oh yeah.
So I think this is the Duck effect. I think maybe you
Hey,
should be
that's
some
what
of her
that's what I tell
success.
her. That's what I tell her. I said, look, all the good things started happening, when I came around. But no, she's worked. I mean, she's been in Nashville 14 years now, so I mean, it's just a lot of hard work. I mean, she's the hardest working person I know, like the hardest working person, and it's just great to see all the success coming her way and a lot more to come.
So how did y'all meet?
Just mutual friends. Like, I grew up 30 minutes north of Birmingham.
Yeah.
He used to go to Nashville. At the time was going up to Nashville, and I just asked her out to dinner one night, and here we are.
Was she more than singing in Nashville? Had she?
So she had just had Things a Man Ought to Know on the radio. So it was like, very early on, I guess a lot of people would say early on in her career as far as like being on the radio. Actually, I'd heard her song Things a Man Ought to Know on the radio. I said, man, let me look at this girl and whatnot, and saw then, I was like, this girl looks like a lot of fun.
It's all about looks. Anybody that lies, I'm telling you right now.
Personality? You married her for a personality?
She looks good.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. I mean, when I've met Michelle, she was the hottest woman in the room, and
That's
I've
right.
told her before. Listen, if you'd have been ugly, I'd have never asked you out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care about your personality at all. I mean, any guy that's if you're married and your husband, oh baby, I married your personality. He might have married you because of your personality, but he went after you on your first date because of what you look like.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's true.
Now, Carter, I'm worried about Duck because he's wasting away over here. He's down.
Oh, here we go.
How much weight have you lost?
Don't talk about this in front of him.
Why not?
Because
He loves talking about
No, I don't love
He
talking
loves
about
talking
it.
about
No,
it.
I
That's
don't.
all he talks about?
People,
All he talks
people
about.
will come up to me, Jeff, you've done it.
I
and
do it
say-
all the time.
And say, man, you look good. And Carter's like, can y'all just stop? I mean, dude, if you're trying to get right, get right.
Okay. All right. Understood.
You're working out and eating right, right?
I mean, I'm not eating right, but I'm working out.
There you go.
But yeah, thank y'all.
But you got a famous woman now, so you got to look good, or some other.
You're the trophy husband.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I'm the arm candy,
Yeah, we're going to get into the Duck stuff in a minute, but does it wear you out, people that come up to her when y'all are together? Because that's got to get old.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's part of it. Like, I experienced a very little bit of it when I played, for the Steelers. Not on the level that she has it at all, but, like, again, it's part of it. Like, when I was growing up, if I would have saw someone I looked up to, like, I probably would have went up to him as well. So she's very good about, just taking it all in, making everyone feel welcome. But sometimes it's an interruption for me, and I'm just like, well, here we go. I just walk off.
Do you know who Matt Hughes, the UFC fighter, is?
Yeah.
He was a world champion,
Yeah.
middleweight or something. I don't know. But anyways, Matt was at the lodge one time, and I asked him. I said, "Does it drive you nuts, people, interrupting your meals or airports or whatever?" Because Matt was at the top of the world there for a little bit. He goes, "All I do is remember the first time I fought, and I got $50 to fight in a bar, and nobody wanted my damn picture and autographed or nothing." And he goes, "All I got to do is remember that." And he goes, "I don't mind signing autographs all day long. My life's a lot better."
That's
So
right.
That's what it is.
Now, who's your early pick for Super Bowls this year? I know it's just now August. Training camp's going on. We got a ton of injuries, and everything's going to happen. If you got to put money on two teams right now.
All right, I'm going to put money on the Chiefs.
That's just solid bet right there. I mean,
if they make the playoffs,
they got a chance all the time.
I may go with my old former team, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Think so? You think the old man's got it for one more year?
I mean, if anyone can do it, I feel like it's him.
What are the training camp fights like? You're a quarterback, so you're not getting involved. But whenever you see a fight break out, you just stay away.
Quarterbacks ain't fighting.
You just stay away. You let the big boys get in there.
Look how soft he
staying
is.
away.
He's not fighting.
What'd you say?
Nothing. It's all right.
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I just said that you're not the fighting type.
You're not the fighting kind.
Hey, we'll go back to training camp here. This opens up a really good story. Actually, I don't know if I can tell the story live. So never
You can
mind.
tell
no,
it?
No,
No, he can't.
No.
You can tell me off air.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air. But it happened at DUX Unlimited Expo like 3 or 4 years ago. And to make a long story short, someone poked their own bear, and the mule right here. If I tell you what, good friend, one of the best friends right here. If someone messes with me or one of his people,
Carter's all over him.
he's all over.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
So
say
Carter
what-
saved your butt one night.
I mean,
He could have took the guy, but I just
yeah. Carter said I'm the wrong person to mess with. Is basically what he said.
You know what it just reminded me of? How far Shin's come. Do you remember the booth at the Texas Motor Speedway?
But
Isn't
I
that
was
crazy?
I was
Yes.
talking to someone about that last weekend. That weekend, it was me, Carter, Byron Womack, and then William Gooch. There was 4 of us, and that was only 3 or 4 years ago.
Because
was.
Jeff went
And
turkey
all we
hunting.
had was waiters.
Yeah,
and
all we
like
had was waiters, and I
a
think
few jackets.
maybe a 60 series.
Yeah, it was
Um,
nothing.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool to see Shin go from that to I don't know how many people we got working here now. 40, I feel like a bunch.
Yeah,
So,
plus.
Yeah.
Carter, I didn't know you were this aggressive guy. This
Dude, no.
fighter.
Well, I mean, I've reeled it back in my.
Y'all know what his
As
nickname
I've
is,
grown.
right?
No,
The Mule.
the mule.
The Mule. Yeah.
The
That
mule.
could go a couple of ways there. So
I mean, that's not a bad.
Take it as you want.
Yeah.
That's not a bad nickname to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's the mosquito.
The mosquito.
I would take the mule. I'd trade with you any day.
The Mule.
The mule. Yeah, that first year, Jeff, he just went turkey hunting.
He left.
We had.
Oh, yeah.
We had.
I
ducks
just-
going
I-
on.
I
and
think he
Peace
did
out,
help
boys.
set up and then leave. He left.
Yeah, had to go kill some turkeys.
said these aren't my thing, so he just dipped out.
Which I don't blame him, because I did go to the property that he was hunting back then
Yeah.
a year later, and oh my goodness, it was truly incredible.
Turkeys everywhere
Yes,
and
yes.
snakes everywhere. I saw
I didn't
the-
see a
You
snake,
didn't
but
see
he
the
told
snake?
me, he said, please, whatever you do not get bit by a rattlesnake out here, because it's $60,000 to airlift you from this
my
property.
God.
Because we were 45 minutes from the town. So I was like, all right, well, I'll keep an eye out.
is he the one they tied the snake to or whatever we ran?
No, that was Farmer. Jeff Farmer picked the snake up and threw it at Field. Field's
Yes.
deathly
Oh,
afraid
he
of
is?
snakes. Oh, yeah.
That video is priceless.
And then it crawled up
In the
Jeff
truck.
Jones'
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah, that's-
We still haven't. It never came out.
Oh, no.
He sold that truck with the snake in it.
That's a good deal for somebody.
How does? I mean, aren't there's water moccasins where field hunt, isn't there?
Yeah.
So how
What?
does he handle that? Because we
Well,
don't have
I mean,
water
it's
moccasins.
so cold. Like,
Oh.
yeah. I mean,
But like, what about like teal season and everything?
he doesn't.
He don't.
He doesn't mess with it.
I hate snakes.
I do too. I really, I don't enjoy them at all.
I don't either.
You got a good life, Duck. Do you miss football? Do you miss the competition or do you the grind at all?
I miss the camaraderie.
I can see that.
I don't miss like playing as much. Like last year, I helped coach at a high school football. We ended up, winning state and everything, and it felt really good just to be around the game. I don't miss playing as much just because like when I was playing, like I was missing a lot of hunting, and I love to hunt. So
Were you and James Washington the two biggest hunters on the Steelers team?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, Big Ben's big hunter, not necessarily at waterfowl, but he loves big game. I mean, there's a few other guys that like hunted something. There's a dove in here, by the way.
Yeah, I was in here yesterday.
But yeah, I'd say me and James biggest two hunters.
What's the rooming situation like? Because Aaron Rodgers or DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers, I guess they're sharing a bathroom, and DK was like, I really didn't think I was going to have a roommate. So what's it like in Latrobe? Is it like a dorm?
Like a freshman college dorm. That's all
Really?
it is. Yeah, 2 rooms with a bath in the middle.
And then you just hope that you don't have like a D lineman blowing it up.
I mean, look, Aaron Rodgers can pick who he rooms with. Let's be honest.
He probably don't even have to stay there.
Yeah, he probably don't. Like they said, Antonio Brown, I think used to get like an Airbnb like down the road or something.
Well, he is wigged out.
I ain't
CTE
gonna
is some
talk
serious
about it.
stuff.
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, just
Yeah.
CTE's
Oh, yeah.
some serious stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
So you miss the camaraderie, but you don't.
Yeah. I don't miss the playing part as much.
You duck hunt all the time now.
That's right. With the mule.
Yeah, with the mule.
With the mule. How often do y'all get to hunt together? Do y'all hunt together most of the season?
We hunted together quite a bit. More than we normally have in the past years. This year
Yeah. I would say last year, like, 60-day season, we probably hunted, 30, 40 days.
yeah.
Now, how are you on a duck call, Carter?
He can blow a duck call.
He can.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody born in this area can blow a duck call a little bit.
The best thing about the mule is, y'all see how big he is. He gets that little DR85,
Yeah.
little Haydell, and he like gets on his tippy toes. And it's hilarious.
Love it.
He can blow a duck call.
Is that your call of choice, the Haydell?
I do like the Haydell a lot.
Right. Eli would be proud of you.
Yeah, I do enjoy that call. I like a Jensen, an old Jensen. a lot.
Jensen.
That's old school.
Yeah, and then the cut downs. I like them. I like the cut down. They sound great when you get a bunch of them in the woods. But
You don't need them on our plantation.
Y'all
Y'all know Corey Nickham?
Yeah, real well.
So last weekend we were talking about hunting and whatnot and duck calls, and he started going in about, because me and Carter get to hunt with Field on some of the stuff up there, and he was like, "Look, y'all don't need any duck calls on y'all's little plantation." So that's the plantation.
Oh yeah,
That's what we're gonna start calling the new farm, the plantation.
the plantation.
You know, I've known Corey since he's about 8, and I taught him to blow a duck call. Did you know that?
Really?
That's some more history.
No,
I'm full
not.
of shit. But anyways,
He did
if I was going to teach somebody, if I was going to tell anybody, Corey'd be the one I'd say.
Well, I can say that he's known me since I was 8 and helped me teach blow a duck call growing up.
Corey's a good dude.
He's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the best. He's
Yes.
He
very
is
talented.
one of the best.
I
He
hate to
is.
say that because
I love to say it for him. He's one of the best.
I know. I give him.
And if I see him
Give it
today,
to him
I'm
all
going to
the
tell
time.
him. I'm going to tell him. I told the world on DUTV that I taught you how to blow a duck call. So
Have we seen any of the results out of the calling contest yet?
No,
they're-
the
the
cut
cut
down
down
contest just started.
Oh, it did?
10
It's
minutes
going
ago.
on now.
Supposed to start at 12, a little behind.
who's your favorite to win it?
I don't know. I went down there about an hour ago and tried to get a Calcutta going and buy somebody.
Our boy Womack's blowing.
I hope Byron wins it.
Byron wins it. It'd be pretty cool.
Good for the home team.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Will McBride win it. Y'all know who that
Yeah.
is. I'd love to see Corey Nickham win it. I mean, he's won every other contest. I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
If Corey Nickham wins this contest, this city might burn down tonight. I'm not kidding. He's going to let everyone know.
When he's on, everybody. It's like Tiger Woods. When he's on, everybody else is playing for second.
Yeah.
I mean, he's damn good.
He is good.
I think they said there's 50 callers. in the
Oh,
cut-
really?
Yeah,
They're all really good too.
I mean, there's a lot of people that can blow a cut down duck call nowadays.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yep.
I could probably name 20 people that are not in the contest that could go win. I mean, he's one of them. He can go out there and hold his own in the contest. So,
What's the gentleman's name that owns Havoc Calls?
have it called.
Yeah, he's got the little boy that's the junior world champion. Can't remember. I just went a mind
Not
blank.
sure.
Not
Anyways,
sure.
that little boy was at Delta last week.
Yeah.
And anyways, he was blowing a call, and I was listening to him blow a call. And I was like, "That boy's good,"
Yeah.
Little kid blowing a call, and started talking to him and stuff. And I was like, "Man, I was really impressed." And someone goes, "Oh, that's the junior world champion." No wonder.
Oh, sorry.
I just thought he's an average 8-year-old kid, some farm kid come through
I'll
there
say-
and blow a call.
I mean, arguably social media, people have their own, agreements, disagreements about it. But I will say the duck calling community and people learning how to duck call, social media media, YouTube, different things like that has really helped people develop their calling.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and
It's
it,
easier now than it ever
if you
was.
go
Right.
to me, if you go to Arkansas and you go hunt the public woods,
yeah,
there's a lot of people that can blow duck calls.
Really
it's
is.
it's not. I think back in the day, you used to have that select few that could out call everyone. It's like everyone can call.
Yeah.
Everyone can hold their own nowadays.
yep.
And what competition did you win?
The Junior World.
Junior World?
Yep.
How old were you?
2009. I was 13.
When do you have to quit competing at that?
That was my last year
That was
for
your
junior.
last year?
Yep. Then you go to intermediate.
And then you just beat all these 5-year-olds on the duck call stage and took your trophy and
That's
ran?
right.
Yep.
Yeah. Took my $1,000. Said, see ya.
Who taught you how to blow a call? Your dad?
Butch Richenbach.
Yep.
Yep.
He's taught a lot of people.
Yeah, he did teach a lot of people. We had a very unique relationship. I mean, Butch taught me everything I knew on a duck call because, me and my dad, we didn't grow up duck hunting. We started, I think, duck hunting when I was about 9 years old. I went to Butch, basically introduced myself, and I'll never forget the first time I took a call up there that was not a rich and tone, and he looked at it. He said, "Yeah, I'll help you," and he just threw that call down on the ground and then gave me a new duck call, rich and tone. I was like, "Oh,
Okay.
appreciate it." But man, he taught me everything. He came to a lot of my baseball games, came to my high school graduation. We had a very unique, close relationship, and very thankful for everything that he did for me and has done for the duck calling community.
That's also where Hunter went to learn, right?
Hunter,
Grounds.
I think so.
I think didn't he go and stay with him? Didn't Tim send him
he might have for duck calling. Yeah,
for duck calling?
maybe so. If that, I don't know that story, but that could be accurate. But he's taught a lot of people.
My history lessons are not always good because I'm getting older now, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Hunter went and stayed with him, and Tim sent him to learn how to contest call.
Yeah.
I mean, from Tim's a great caller by himself.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
there's no doubt
Yeah.
about it. But for the duck hunting, and I'm pretty sure that's where he went.
Yeah. And Butch did not care about hunting at all. He probably went 5-6 times a year. He just cared about duck calling,
Making duck calls.
making a duck call.
Now, when y'all are hunting on the plantation, is it a
plantation.
gentleman's agreement on shooting, or how does this work?
As
You
far
gotta-
what do you mean?
Whenever it's time to shoot,
Who calls a shot?
is there a shot caller? Is it every man for himself?
Honestly, I think me and Mule just start shooting. We call the shot, but I just start shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, everyone's kind of, me and Carter and Field. We hunt together enough to know that we're kind of always in sync. And when we bring guests out there, we basically tell the guests, "Hey, we'll let y'all know." And I don't know. One of us may make the shot call.
Yeah. Yep.
Depends on the day.
Who's the better shot between you two?
I don't know. I'll be honest. I think me and Carter can probably both shoot better than we can call, and we can call pretty
we
good.
call pretty good.
We can hold our own on shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, we did some shots last year with the Boss shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boss.
Yep.
That were pretty insane.
Do y'all shoot anything cool on the place, or is it all just like mallards? And y'all get any weird hybrids or anything?
No hybrids this year.
Shot a widgeon in the woods last
Widgeon.
year. That was cool.
Yeah.
Y'all shoot some black ducks?
Yeah. We didn't shoot any
Every now and
this-
then.
We shot one at White Oaks.
Yeah. I killed a double abandoned black duck
No shit.
in Alabama on my last on the youth hunt. My last youth hunt ever.
That's a trophy and a half.
$100 reward band.
Now, from West Texas, we don't kill very many black ducks. I think
Yeah.
the last black ducks I remember killing was in 1983, and we killed for about 2 weeks. We shot some, and that was it.
We need to go out there and hunt with them.
We do.
Y'all are doing a hunt
Y'all
this
are.
year.
Are we?
fixing to
Doing a
be,
year.
yeah, we're fixing to have dates here pretty quick. We're going to do a Stanfield Hunting Outfitters Shin hunt.
Make sure it's
I
before
do-
December 28th.
Me and Jeff had talked about that, but we're gonna do it. I think.
Can I do a YouTube video?
I don't care what you do.
I think we're trying to coordinate it with y'all's split.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
way y'all don't have to miss
Oh, that's
any
perfect.
days out here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But
Yeah.
Jeff didn't know off the top of his head what the split dates were.
Not me, Jeff Jones.
Jeff
Yeah,
Jones.
I know. First week of December, pretty much usually.
Yeah.
I think that's when we're going to try to do it, like the
Like-
December 1st, 2nd, 3rd,
So see
like
there,
3 days.
you'll be back just in time for.
No,
Hey,
was right in.
can y'all tell him real quick? Okay, he's got a kid coming in 28,
December 28th.
and he keeps telling me, "Oh, I'm hunting in January. I'm hunting." can y'all
Ain't
tell
no way
him?
in
Can y'all
hell.
tell him that's not happening?
no, you're
You
not.
will.
No,
I'm not
telling
that far.
Hey.
I mean,
dude.
This will be your
You're
first
not
child,
keeping
right?
you're not keeping the
First
mule
child.
out of the woods in January.
How Did you set the tone with your wife early that you're the boss?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Be careful
Not the boss, but that I'm a duck hunter and like to duck hunt. I set that tone.
Do y'all go to
pretty early
church?
on. Yeah.
What's the Bible say? Man is the king of the house. When you get married, it says, "Thou shalt obey thy husband." Be biblical.
That's right.
That's what
I
you
like
do.
that approach.
True. So just go by
You
the
can't
Bible.
argue with that.
I mean, that's the old word.
Hey, the good thing is, in all honesty, like there's a lot of hunts that we have, like hunting we have to do that is work.
It's work.
Like, you have to
It's
work.
Truly, it
You
is.
have to work.
You have to make a paycheck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, from the old man on the set that's been in the hunt business a long time ago, that bullshit about going to work don't always work.
It works.
It's not always there, but it is work.
We'll see how it
It'll
plays
work.
out.
She might not like it, but that excuse will get you in the field.
Hey,
Yeah.
She might not
Look,
like
she
it.
committed to you. She said, "Till death do us apart."
That's correct.
So just go do you, brother.
She might kill you, but you're not going to be duck hunting in January much.
I think you will. You got it. You're not keeping the mule out of
Is
the
your mother-in-law
off the
coming to stay with you?
plantation.
Yeah, I mean, they live here, so yeah.
Oh, you're
you're
good.
gold.
I know. I think I'm set.
You're gold there.
Her mom's going to come over. It's going to be great. I mean, I've got it all planned out in the head.
Yeah. Have y'all been married long enough that she sometimes likes you to get away from her so she can still have her own time?
Yeah.
You're set then, probably.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Michelle don't care because she enjoys when I'm gone most of the time.
Right.
So that's a good deal. Lainey and y'all, she travels a lot, so y'all are a part a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It works out for me. And then, like, she's gone all the time. So if I leave, hard for her to really.
Yeah, she can't complain because she has work too.
That's right.
But that's the life you live.
That's right.
But I really think that this first January you won't get to hunt as much as you think.
I don't think so.
I hope you just have a good, healthy baby and the mom's fine and
That's
everything's
right.
good and you're blessed and good enough for you.
But
That's
think
right.
about it. January's 31 days. If you can get 6 to 8 good hunts, that's great.
It's pretty honest.
Yeah.
I'll get it all done early, though. I'll plan it out.
How often do you normally hunt? Like, are you going every weekend, 3 days a week? Like,
Yeah.
what's normal?
I will say, since I've worked at Shin,
a lot less.
a lot less, that's for sure. But I went from operations, and now I'm kind of road shows, and Devlin and I do Shin hosted hunts now, so we get to hunt.
That's
quite a bit
work.
more. That's work.
Not hunting,
That's
work.
Community marketing.
Community marketing.
One of the
Community
funniest
engagement.
funniest things is people always ask me all the time, "Oh, you get to hunt all the time?" Hell no. I hunt less than anybody I know. I probably get in the field 1 time, 2 times a year.
Right.
But I don't want to get in the field much. I
Hey,
like to
And
go
if it
hunt
hadn't
somewhere
happened in
new.
20 minutes, Jeff's moving on.
Yeah, I get bored real
Hey,
fast.
I will say this. Last year was the first year that we did these like kind of hosted hunts. And I would say it's the closest thing that I've ever done, kind of like guiding. Like it's not guiding, but it kind of is. Dude, I could not imagine being a guide. Like that is work. That is work.
Like people you don't know.
24/7.
Like, yeah. And I did it in college, and I was like,
Dude,
this is terrible.
I've had people
it's not
ask
for
me to
everybody.
guide,
It's
and
not. It's not at all.
Well, it's just like anything, just like playing football or whatever. You have a shitty hunt, you wear it. I mean, but it's all day long, and you're just
the next
trying to get over the hump and figure out what you did wrong so that the next day you don't repeat it. And it's always the worst. Like if you get like a group of guys that are there for 3 days and you have 2 bad hunts and like that pressure on that third hunt, you're like, we've got to get this done.
But y'all's clients are like return. Like some of these are 5, 10
90%,
years.
15, 20, 25, 30
that y'all know personally
Yes.
and can actually hang out with and know their
but
personality.
sometimes that's worse because like we had the boss hunt last year and it rained so bad the 2 days before and like we couldn't get into fields that we had been resting just for this hunt. So like we had the boss guys out there and David and Jimbo were out there and like I took that personally whenever the hunts.
Yeah.
So like even though we were friends, it's just like
You definitely
want to produce.
You
want to
get your buddies
guys.
on like a really good one.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
and especially like where we are in Texas, like it's not easy to get to where we are.
Yeah.
Right.
So they came all the way out there, and I did, man.
In all
I
fairness,
put so
to-
much pressure on myself.
In all fairness to Andy, though, Andy's running a whole book of customers just about every day are people he knows that he's hunted for years.
Right.
Since he's been, 15 years old, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different for him, and he puts some pressure on himself. What's funny is the next flat build kid walks through here that's 18 years old that wants to be a guide. They don't understand when you become a guide, you're not hunting.
No,
No.
yeah.
You're a servant basically. You are putting on a show
Right.
for those people, and it's not about you; it's about them. But some of these young kids think, "Oh, I'm gonna be a guide. I get to hunt all the time." You're not hunting.
That's
I mean, y'all know I would arguably say 80% of guiding is entertaining.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say 100% of it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Andy gave the best analogy the other day. He said that someone told him hunting with him is like hunting with the principal.
Yeah.
Because Andy's all about business. Don't laugh much. He's all about let's be safe. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Now Blake Poppy that works for us, our fat Tommy boy. He's the personality. So when they hunt together, Blake's the fun guy that everybody loves, and Andy's like, well, he's like a horse's rear, you know.
And talking about guide and talking about like young kids like don't understand. Like I got a lot of people that like, hey, I want to go guide in Canada. Like you can't even have a gun as a guide in Canada,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
guiding's a whole different ballgame.
And you better like to drive.
Mm.
Because
Right.
you're going to do a
Better
lot
like
of
to
driving, a lot of
drive.
scouting.
Yeah.
My guides get a work, though. They get a hunt.
Yeah.
Because I have guys all the time. How
You
much
get the
driving
guy
do
to
I
hunt.
do?
They don't get to hunt. I mean, they're not pulling
Yeah,
the
they're
trigger.
not pulling trigger, but you get to be in the hunt.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you go to work for guide service, they're going to give you keys to a pickup and say you drive 205 miles every day
Right.
and find us a place to hunt. We don't do that.
And then come out, set up decoys, and leave.
Yeah, we do not do that. We hunted in Canada a couple of years ago, and we were clients. We were just us and Andy me and Andy and the boss guys, and it was great because we got there. The decoys were put out. We walked out of the van, went over there and set in the hole. We started shooting right away. We got done. They picked up the decoys. I thought, man, this is life right here now. But it's not that way for everybody. But you're right on the Canada guys. Canada's going to be a lot different story from
That's
now
what I was
on.
going to ask. Like, what are y'all
Different.
thinking about Canada for this year?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going. I haven't been a couple years.
Yeah, we've thrown around the idea, but if we haven't planned it by now, it's probably not going to happen.
No.
I wouldn't plan anything up there for a couple of years until they get all this stuff worked out. Because I really,
Sure.
the border is going to be an issue with
Right.
with the border patrol. And the people, the Canadian border guys can be one guy can be a horse's rear and send you home.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
And it's going to be there's going to be some boys sent home this year. We're going to hear a lot about guys whose groups got sent back to the border. Then you're going to hear other guys go up there and they had no problems at all.
Sure.
And then getting on the land, we've had I have an outfitter in Canada. I'm friends with a guy, and he told me he sent me a text message that said we don't want any Americans hunting up here this year. And so there's going to be some of that going on too. Are y'all having problems getting product in? Like if people buy product here to ship to Canada, or is it no problem at all?
We really don't ship to Canada. We ship to Canada sometimes. We really don't ship up there, though. I mean,
Y'all sent some
it's
stuff
hard
from my
to.
buddy in Ottawa and haven't had any issues. But
Yeah, I mean, it's
They tax the piss on you on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
send someone a Christmas present, they can make you charge a tariff on the thing going up there.
yeah. No, we don't really international stuff.
Where's your biggest selling state? Arkansas?
I mean, really just the southeast. I mean, Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, California, top 5 customer.
Great waterfowl state.
California is a pretty big one.
So underestimated how much waterfowl's there and how
It
much
is.
best hunting. Some of the best hunting in the United States.
No
is
doubt.
From that Washington, Oregon, that western side or eastern side of them states. Into
it's
that.
terrible. Don't go.
Yeah.
Andy ruined Alamosa, Colorado, because about first year we did a podcast, Andy talked all about it. Guy called us, tell him quit talking about our place up here. You know, everybody was going to Alamosa.
Yeah.
Shot a lot of bands that day. I think we shot like 20 birds and 8 of them were banded. So
Oh,
Alamosa,
really?
Colorado. If it's on anybody's bucket list, you want to hunt in the mountains,
Yeah.
head over to Alamosa. Have y'all done any hunt? Did you hunt in California any?
No, I haven't hunted anywhere like that far west. Like I want to go hunt in some states up there, like in the mountains, whatnot. Plan on, I think, may go this year to a spot, but no, I keep hearing about California. You know, North California. Been invited, just never made the time. It's hard for me to leave Arkansas to go hunt anywhere.
I'll tell you,
honestly.
a pretty place we hunted in. We hunted with the St. Lawrence Outfitters, right on
So-
in Canada.
So St. Lawrence, that's my buddy that we sent some stuff to.
David,
Yeah.
great guy.
Yep.
And David Waugh, or Roy as he'd say it, very nice man.
Yeah.
Beautiful place. I mean, you're sitting there and you got the trees, all the fall colors and stuff. The St. Lawrence River, shooting
Yep.
those big geese. Had some poutine for breakfast.
You can go shoot
Beautiful.
a bunch of black ducks up there.
When we were there, it was just we shot some wood ducks one day coming in the field.
Well, we didn't. We didn't. Happy Trigger over here.
That's all right.
I don't even think the guide was in the. I don't even think we didn't even have the okay to shoot yet.
I asked, "Can we shoot?" He said, "Yes."
No.
There we go.
No, he
There we
didn't.
go.
He didn't understand you. Is
For-
what it was. He didn't under West Texas twang.
I'm quick for a big guy, and I'm a pretty good shot.
I believe
I've
it.
never shot a wood duck before. Never in my entire life. And then we finally get this group of wood ducks coming in, and Jeff shoots a single. Instead of letting the whole group come back around, Jeff's like, "Oh, can I shoot this Drake Woody?" It's like, well, it'd be nice if all of us could shoot into the group that's trying to come in here and Jeff just stands up and blasts his poor little Drake Woody. It's like, well, that would have been fun to do. Check that off my bucket list of
That's
things.
crazy. You don't hear too many people say I've never shot a wood duck.
Never.
Right.
Never. Last year I called in one and I didn't know what it was. The client shot it, but I didn't. But I've never.
If you knew it was a wood duck, would you have?
I didn't even have a gun.
Okay.
I had a dog.
But you got to remember, West Texas, we don't have many trees.
I know.
Yeah.
Trees.
I don't think about that. I
Now,
forget that, I guess.
I look forward to having you guys out, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're not no fancy place. Our food will be as good as anywhere you go to.
That's
our,
all we care about.
Our
That's all we
customer
care
service
about.
will
Yep.
be excellent. Place is clean, but we're not staying in a 5-star champagne and caviar. That's not the way we roll.
That is A-okay.
That's okay with us.
It's okay with Carter, not with Duck. Duck's got issues.
Well, Duck
No,
is big time now.
No,
Duck's got issues with
that's
that.
We
not
we
me.
stay in a camp where you got to open the oven to keep it hot.
No, it will be warm.
Yeah, yeah. I'll sleep on a couch. I don't care.
We take care of you, but
Thank you.
I just let everybody know that, because everybody's like, oh wow, bet you, we're not running in that kind of place. I
love those kind of places.
We're a real hunting place, the family business, all of that.
Good food, cold beer.
I would love to own a $10 million lodge, but I don't want to deal with the $10 million customer. Sure. I like our guys.
Good way to
middle
look at it.
class people, good, hardworking, soul, heartbeat of America type guys is what I want.
Yeah.
Love it.
Those are the good guys. So when you get on you got engaged in Italy, didn't you?
What?
Well, didn't you
No.
go to Italy?
I did go to Italy.
Okay,
That
that's what I was
like-
thinking. I thought you went to Italy this year. Or was it last year? You go so much stuff you don't even know
He
when you
can't
went.
even remember.
I think
where
I
he's
did
flying
go.
to.
No, I didn't go to Italy this year. Last year.
Was the food amazing?
Yes. Incredible.
And no preservatives in it, all fresh.
Incredible. And you got to walk everywhere. So, like, people, you can eat as much pasta, pizza as you want because you're walking 10 miles a day.
Was the wine excellent too?
Yes.
I've heard it's really good.
Incredible.
Did anybody know who the hell y'all were there?
Nope.
That made it nice.
Nice.
I could see where that would be a good
was
thing.
nice.
Did you go to Lake Como
Did not. Where's that at?
in Italy?
No.
I'm
Nope.
Italian and I have no desire to go there. I like to go to the countryside. I don't want to go to big
So
cities.
we went to Rome for a couple of days, and then we went to Tuscany. Incredible.
I had a client yesterday come by and he told me they'd been to Tuscany and told me about
Tuscany's
how beautiful it was.
awesome.
That's what he said too.
It's so cool.
That's like I want to go to France, but I don't want to go to Paris. But I would love to go to Normandy. I think it'd be a very somber place. But I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the country. It's even in America when we travel. I love the back roads. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
seeing how people live. I don't want to go to the interstate's no
Yeah.
fun.
Absolutely.
This is the only time I take interstate ever is to get to Memphis because I can go to Oklahoma City and come straight here, and I don't have to go on a back road anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's the way I roll. So.
Yep.
So we got to start wrapping up here. We got just a couple minutes left. What early take on duck season this year? You think it's going to be good, average, bad? Where are we at?
I think it's going to be real good.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Crops have been so-so. Rain's been had a bunch early, but we'll see. I think
Positive vibes.
positive
It's gonna be
vibes.
great.
And
We're going to have a winter this year. We've had a real spring. Summer's been a normal summer, just about with a little bit wetter than normal. We're going to have a great duck hatch next year because all the water's full right now,
Right.
and it's not going to go away. So I think we're going to have a banger of a duck hatch this year.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to have a real spring and winter where we're going to get a lot of snowfall. We need the Dakotas to have snow.
I mean,
yeah, I know.
That's the
it's
key
crazy.
to all of waterfowl season.
Yep. It's coming. It's happening this year. Talking about it right now.
The year that I don't get to hunt.
The
Man,
year,
it's when
January is
it's
going
gonna
to be
happen.
fantastic.
I can't wait to call. I can't wait to call Mule on a Wednesday, January 10th, and be like, dude, we just shot him for the.
How long are you going to give it before you're like, hey, babe, can I? We got a good
Week and
spot.
a half.
Week and a half.
Yeah.
Dude, we can hire a babysitter out there.
It's not the babysitter issue.
And she wants to suffer with her partner.
It's the mom saying,
What?
We'll just
it's
get
going to depend on the postpartum y'all go through.
true.
Look, let's rent a house for duck season, and she just post up there during duck
She'd
season.
love that.
Yeah.
She would.
You think?
No.
no.
Crazy.
She'll just be in her own element.
Yes.
My oldest, he was born October 25th, and that first year guiding, my wife was not happy with me. I'm up at 3:30, and I want to go to bed at 9.
Yep.
So she's getting up with him at midnight or 1 o'clock, and she can't wake me up because I got to be up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do anyway.
Right.
Like, listen, love you to death. I can pass them off to you. That's about all. That's about all I'm good for.
Yeah.
Maybe I could change a diaper, but
I've been around Jessie for a long time, and I've seen her bitchy maybe 2 times in my life. So I couldn't imagine her being gripey. But every woman has every right. It's a hard deal. I bet you
sure.
get to hunt much. Your wife honestly loves the hell out of you. She knows what you love to do. I'll bet you about 4, 5, 6 days in, she's going to say, "Hey, why don't you go hunt with your friends and
Right.
have fun?"
Yep.
And she might mean it when she says it.
it might be a test.
I hope so. We'll see.
It might
We'll
just
see.
be a test. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up here. The next podcast is getting ready to come
Thank
on.
y'all so
Thank y'all
much.
for
Thank you
having
guys
us.
for
Yeah,
coming
look forward
on.
to seeing you out here.
I look forward to doing our hunt with you guys this year, and chenegear.com for whatever you need.
And if you're an
We're
exhibitor if you're in the waterfowl business and you want a booth, I'd be calling Ducks Limited tomorrow.
Yes,
See about getting you a booth for next
This
year.
is the Ducks Unlimited. Keep it in Memphis forever.
Oh,
Yes.
they should. This is the
It's the
greatest
hub.
Keep it
event.
here forever.
This is the best waterfowl event ever.
100%.
God bless y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank
Peace.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.